What's going on, guys? My name is Empty King, and welcome to a brand new little series. It's going to be called Hanging Out with Empty. I don't even know if I'm going to call it that. It's just going to be, basically what it's going to be is me talking over gameplay footage. Right now in the background I have Left 4 Dead 2 with some fun Naruto mods me and Matt were playing. We just picked up on Steam 1 or 2 weeks ago, I can't remember. About $5, very, very sweet. But basically, anyway, in these series, it's just going to be me talking about stuff, new or old, and they're going to be fairly short, maybe 5-6 minutes. I don't know how long this is going to be, not finished with it yet. But anyway, today's first topic, today's only topic, really, is going to be the new format of YouTube. As you can tell, a lot of people have been uploading 60 FPS videos. And let me just say, it looks awesome. As a gamer, you're quite used to playing at 60 frames per second. You look at it all the time when you're playing video games. But it was just something way different when I was watching a YouTube video. I think your mind just kind of expects it to be at 30 FPS, and then all of a sudden it's 1080p, 60 frames per second, and you're just like, whoa, it looks way better. Now, am I going to be uploading 60 FPS videos? No. Mostly because I can barely record 30. My computer is not the greatest. You have to have a pretty decent computer to be recording at 60 FPS. Or you could have one of the new Elgato game capture cards. I do have an Elgato, but it only records 60 FPS 720. So I may upload a 720 60 FPS video every now and then. But there's also another huge problem with it, is 60 FPS, their files are going to be doubled in the size. You can use a codecs or whatever you're doing, but it's usually going to be typically double in the size. There's literally one more frame every second, or there's 30 more frames. Let's try this again. There's literally 30 more frames every second, leading to double frame size. And I just don't think that's very helpful to YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers. I wouldn't say the top majority of YouTube. I would say more of like the smaller channels. They really don't have the greatest computers. They really don't have too much space even on their computer to begin with. They really don't need their files to be ginormous. So I really don't think 60 FPS is going to take over YouTube. Maybe 2 or 3 years from now it will, but I really don't think it will. So right now I think it's just going to stay at 30. I think occasional people will switch to 60 completely. But I don't think everyone will. But that's remained to be seen. And also I just want to talk about 1440p and 4K resolution. I don't know the P right off the top of my head. I can't remember. But anyway, you can't upload those high-end quality videos, and like I said again, though, they're going to be very large videos. I really don't think it's going to become a standard in the YouTube uploading format. I think 720 is very standard HD quality. 720 1080p. If you have a video on that, you're fine. You really don't need to be thinking about upgrading to a 1440p monitor or 4K monitor anytime in the near future. I do want to get my hands on a 4K monitor. They're getting very, very cheap right now. I saw one for about $500. A 4K 60 hertz, 60 FPS, if you don't know what hertz mean, monitor for about $500, and that is stupidly cheap for monitors, especially 4K monitor. They used to be about thousands of dollars a couple years ago. That's awesome. But the thing is, you're going to need a very high-end computer to be even able to run half-decent settings on a 4K monitor running at 60 frames. And then to capture that, it's going to be a while before that happens, where people are modern gamers, most PC gamers are going to be able to record that footage. And I really don't think people will be demanding that footage, because it's going to look awesome. I haven't experienced 4K gaming, I've seen many 4K monitors in store, and they look awesome. Let me just tell you. I'm sure you've seen some. I've never experienced it gaming-wise. I don't really know what to experience, but I'm just gonna assume it's gonna look badass. But I do think it's not gonna become. I don't think it's gonna become the standard for a while. I would say, in a rough estimate, 4 years. That may be a bit too far in the future. I may 2 at the minimum. At least 2 years. 2 years, it's like, that's a bit fast, but I'm saying in maybe 4 years from now, and then when people will be like, oh, I have a 10K monitor, and that's when the rich people will have the 10K monitors, and all us poor people, or not poor people, but all us people who have to actually buy our own stuff, we only have our 4K monitor. Wah. But anyway, that's gonna be the first little episode in Hanging Out with Empty. And like I said before, it's just gonna be me rolling gameplay footage, me talking about news, news stories, new gaming stuff, just whatever's on my mind, really. We'll see where it takes us from there. I just want to thank you all for watching. Leave in the comments what you think about this whole new thing. Let me know if you're going to be ever capping any of your footage in 4K or 60 FPS. And I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.